when you criticize Bola Tinubu, nobody comes after you. When you criticize Waziri Atiku Abubakar, nobody comes after you. But when you criticize Peter Obi, there is a huge mob. Look now, they've come out with a group that are saying that they want to force Charles Soluto to resign.
Yes, my brother family, as it hot, it don't happen. No, hey, PDP and APC, they don't begin to fear Peter Obi and the obedient movement. Because they talk, say, anytime they talk to Peter Obi anyhow or accuse her wrongly, they say the way we obedient family, they give them woto. They say the thing they shake their leg. They shake their leg. Please, my obedient family, just they share this video because this video so you won't expose APC and PDP. Yes, they did talk and say anybody that is trying to defend Tinubu, they always sound stupid and they always sound say they not go school. Now, Reno omokri not here. He can go to defend Tinubu for Arise TV. Make una see the way Arise TV they blast this man, and after the blast and finish, Rufai will be better person when they educated. He can't educate this man. Reno omokri. He educate Reno omokri. Make her not talk too much. Make una watch the video. And my obedient family, please comment your opinion in the comment section. I'm gonna give Reno omokri one name. I'm gonna tag her for this comment section. Please share this video.
When you criticize Bola Tinubu, nobody comes after you. When you criticize Waziri Atiku Abubakar, nobody comes after you. But when you criticize Peter Obi, there is a huge mob. Look now, they've come out with a group that are saying that they want to force Charles Soluto to resign for criticizing Peter Obi. So if Peter Obi becomes president, is that the kind of Nigeria we're going to be living in?
Right, thank you very much, Reno. You talk a lot about the mob, the huge mob on social media that come after people if you criticize Mr. Peter Obi. Yet, going through your timeline on social media, it is full of criticism of not just Mr. Peter Obi, of course, of the APC presidential candidate. So you have actually reading on a campaign of attacking the personality of the people running for government as opposed to facing the issues, as has been encouraged again and again. So, sort of, you're also, guilty of what you accuse, the mob that you talk about on social media. Why is it impossible for you to focus rather on your candidate that you're representing and the issues of what he wants to sort out, what he wants to address, rather than the personality or the person? You've called Peter Obi a liar, you've called Asiwaju a drug lord, and so many unprintable names you've spoken about with regards to candidates.
Well, that's not true. I mean, if you can tell me the unprintable names that I've said, please say it here. That is false. I've not used any unprintable names.
Is drug lord a pleasant name? Is that something you can...
No. Please, can I respond to that?
Yeah.
Drug lord is not an unprintable name. If you are a drug lord, first and foremost, if you are a thief, it is not libel to say you are a thief. How am I going to tell you that if you are a thief, I'll come and meet you and say, oh, you are a nice person who diplomatically likes to take things that do not belong to you? No, you are a thief. Bola Tinubu is a non-drug lord. It's not an unprintable word. I've got facts to back it up. I've got documents to back it up. I spent my money. I went to Chicago. I went to the court. I got the certified true copies. Bola Tinubu is a drug lord. That is not an unprintable name. As for Peter Obi, he lied. And when you lie, you are a liar. That's not an unprintable name. In the United States, in the United Kingdom, I worked in Parliament in the United Kingdom. Right on the floor of Parliament, if you lie, they call you a liar. It's not an unprintable name. And I address issues. A person's integrity is part of the issues in this election. If you lie, it's part of the issues. Whether or not a candidate's background. If you have a background with drugs, that's an issue. Look at what happened in Colombia. They had a president who had a non-drug lord background. It affected their country, effectively bankrupted that country because foreign direct investment into that country almost ceased. Major banks don't want to do business with that country. These are important matters, and it is not true that I do not promote Waziri Atiku Abubakar. Every day I do a hashtag why should I vote for Atiku, and I give reasons every single day. Consistently, I give reasons why people should vote for Atiku Abubakar. So look, if we are going to run our elections and issues, this is how you're going to do it. You address integrity issues, you address competence issues, and you address their background, and which is what I've been doing. There is nothing unprintable in what I've been saying.
Reno, I put it to you again, and I would like to give you an open challenge about your visit to Chicago, and Chicago told you that they had all the records. I would challenge you openly on that, and this is why I would challenge you. At first, you said that the subpoenas were for Deloitte, were not for Chicago University. Reno, you were wrong. In the court papers, in case you don't have access to it, the court papers by Enahoro Eba that was filed recently, he told his colleague, Mr. Matthew J. Qualls, a Chicago-based lawyer, who issued an attorney subpoena on his behalf against Chicago State University in case number 22L007289 on the 12th of August. Kwa had in his subpoena directed the school to mail all the documents and records in possession that pertains to Tinubu and his educational qualifications. And it is based on that, in the suit, Now told the court that copies from Chicago State academic record undergraduate and were letters sent to him which were attached to him as a court exhibit. And it contradicts the material provided by Tinubu in EC9 form submitted to INEC. So that's to also prove you wrong. In case you do not know, Reno, there was actually a subpoena to Chicago based on the deposition of this legal paper. You can go and read the Vanguard of the 16th of November for that. It's not only the Deloitte that was subpoenaed, it was subpoenaed for Chicago, and this is based on. Now that's why I challenge, what did Chicago University tell you, Reno, when you went there? Who did you meet? Who did you talk to? What papers did they give you?
Well, that again, like I said before, there was no subpoena to Chicago State University. An attorney cannot issue a subpoena. I've got a master's in law. I don't know what degree you have. Only a court can issue a subpoena to an institution. And the man, his court case, if you look at what he said, those are claims that he's making. It's when you go to court and the court will now verify your claims. So that is a third-party claim. It's not coming from an institution. I went to Chicago State University. I went there. I met with their officer at the records office. They issued a statement. The statement has been published by various Nigerian media. Punch has published it, I believe maybe Guardian has also published it. I mean, if I knew you were going to ask this question, I would have brought the document with me and I would have shown it to you. The man went to Chicago State University, and there is, even on Chicago State University's alumni website, and you can actually do that. Why? Because I know, Rufai, you like to do that a lot. Because
Reno, you prepped for this interview now. How come are you saying if you know you will have brought the records? But you prepped for this interview, Reno. And secondly, what was the name of the executive you met there in Chicago State University? What was the name of the person, the exam records person you met?
Like I said before, you can't be doing this. This is very unprofessional. When you talk, I don't interject. I allow you to finish. I'm very quiet. I control myself. When I'm talking, you should do me the same courtesy. It's wrong for you to just do that. I don't know why you do that. I was talking. If I'm finished, you'll be able to talk. I went to Chicago State University. I met the officer there. A statement was released. The media has it. It's been published before. And then when I was doing this, when I was asked to do this interview, I was not told that I was going to be needing to bring those documents. Right now I'm in Peru. I'm in Cusco. I'm here on a holiday. I'm going to Machu Picchu. However, that document has been published by the Nigerian media. Punch has published it. I believe Guardian has also published it. What I'm telling you is that for a fact, Bola Tinubu went to Chicago State University. That is not in doubt at all. I went there physically. So what I'm telling you right now is this: I'm not talking about the government college in Padon. He might have gone there, he might not have gone there. I'm not talking about his background as a drug lord. He is a known drug lord. But whether he went to Chicago State University, that is true. And on this court case that this man has filed in court, yes, the man will go to court, and then the court is going to adjudicate upon it. When you make a claim in court, it just remains that a claim. It is only the judge, because we don't have jury system in Nigeria. It's only the judge that can now make your claim valid. But I'm telling you for a fact that this man went to Chicago State University. And listen, I'm a member of the People's Democratic Party. I do not want Bola Tinubu to win. It will be in my interest to join this bandwagon and begin to slander the man and to now libel him and to say he never went there. I went there. The man attended Chicago State University. Let's focus on other issues that the man has problems on. His non-drug past and maybe the government college in Ibadan. But as for this Chicago State University, forget it, he went there.
Okay.